Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Just because I can. And I continue with Elex, Blind. Let me sleep until the morning to heal. I know I've been abusing this a little bit in this last few episodes, but I'm really out of healing supplies at this point. So I do kind of literally need it to live. Okay, last time I saved this world hard from an outlaw attack, so let me continue on my way into the fort. Which should be further this way. Where am I going back? No, this is the correct direction. I guess this is a destroyed caravan. A dead alb. Crate of goods. Perhaps shouldn't be gathering this, but I guess maybe he will ask me.
Hey! Stop! Please, stop! Have you seen any albs out there? You better be careful. They were around here only a few days ago. They might still be here.
What albs?
They attacked our caravan, wiped us out. We just left the Besser on the way back to the fort when they attacked us. It didn't take them 2 minutes to kill everyone.
How did you survive?
I was able to hide, just in time. Shit. I was just promoted to runner. I thought I could do some easy work in the fort, but instead they went and sent me out here. And I had to watch as the whole caravan was butchered.
You're a runner?
Yeah. The lowest of the low in the fort. Sure, you get access to armor and a few nice stims, but that's it. Then you get non-stop hassle. If you want to do better, then you have to work your way up. That was my plan. Before this happened here.
What are you going to do now?
Can I come with you? I need to get back to the fort, but there's no way I can get back there alone. I'm lucky the elves haven't found me, and that the jackals haven't eaten me. Please, you have to help me. I've got to get back so I can report to Hank.
I will help you get back to the fort.
Oh, thanks. After that attack, I don't feel confident getting back on my own. You go. I'll follow you.
Okay, but let's gather the crates because someone will want them, most likely. Like presumably he doesn't think about them in the moment because he's in shock. But you know, it is a trade caravan, so it would be very unwise to leave all of their stuff in the middle of nowhere. And I presume someone will, as I said, eventually want this. Okay, so let's continue on to the fort. It shouldn't be long now. I'm not going to stray from the path because I wouldn't like the kid to die. He sounds very young. So I guess maybe the fort is the old military base? As I can see, there are military trucks and people sort of lining up. What? Why are you waiting?
Alright, let's go.
How are we supposed to get there if you're not going to go through here? Is this not the fort after all? Like, surely it has to be this. Ambushed caravan. Take me back to the fort. Oh, no, the fort is over here, apparently. Okay. So I will explore all of this later, I guess. As I said, I don't want to wander around with the kid too much, because I would feel very bad if he died because of me. So let's just run like hell into the fort, and then I can explore around once I drop him off. Could you climb this? Or not? Okay, you can, because this seems like the entrance. Okay, that's Ray. I will talk with him as well soon enough, but let's first drop the kid off.
Welcome, brave traveler. Though you have walked far and the journey has been hard, you have now arrived in paradise. That'll be 200 shards admission, please.
There was no specification of the services that would be supplied. Recommend refusal until these are clarified.
It's 200 to get in. Is that clear enough?
I wonder what he will say if I say I don't want to come in.
I don't want to come in.
You walked across the desert to the doors of paradise and you don't want in? Okay, no problem. But here's the deal for you. Keep this quiet, but the entry price is gonna go up. So, you pay me 200 shards now, and you'll avoid paying the increased charge later.
I'm not paying you anything.
You walked across the desert to the doors of paradise and you don't want in? Okay, no problem. I'll do you a deal. Keep this quiet, okay? What say I let you in for free this time round, and then you pay me double next time.
No?
Forget it.
Forget it? How can I forget an insult? You think I like standing here charging people for coming into this lousy place? You want an insult? Try this. And don't make the same mistake and try and fight again. Hey, I tell you what, I'll add a sweetener. Let's call the entry fee 100, not 200. Seeing as we're old friends, eh? Not bad for a way into this little slice of heaven, is it?
Forget it. I won't pay.
Forget? How could I forget the man that turned down paradise over a few lousy shards? Pay the shards, so you and I are gonna have a problem.
It's hilarious how I can try to intimidate him now after I've already lost the fight with him.
You've chosen the wrong person to pick a fight with.
Really? And why is that?
Because you're the bad end to a shit day, and I'm looking for someone to take it out on.
Whoa, okay. Calm down there. I don't want to spill any blood here. You keep your shards. But watch yourself in there. There's others in there who aren't as understanding as me. There, you see? Shards only have the value you put on them, and you just bought your dreams. Have fun in the fort.
That whole exchange was hilarious.
I can't believe I got out of that. Here, this is everything I can thank you with. I will never leave the fort again. You can bet your life on that. I will go to Hank immediately and give him a report. The people here must know that our supply routes between the fort and Abessa are not safe anymore.
Okay, so now I can go back to Ray. And see what's his business.
Hey, man, not a minute too early. The guys up there have already seen me. If we're unlucky, they will have reported me, and we'll have the bounty hunters after us.
You mean you will have bounty hunters after you?
Ah, come on, don't fool around. Those guys don't take prisoners.
What are you planning now?
There is a guy called Wyatt I need to find. That ass bag is the one distributing the contracts on me up there in the fort. I want to find out who paid him. I want you there with me in the background.
I have a better idea. I speak with Wyatt, and you stay in the background.
All right. Okay, that will work. Let's go.
Now?
Let's not fight. We have to do it quickly. I can feel a target on my back even now. If those guys recognize me, we may have trouble, so be careful.
I feel like I'm potentially screwed, like I'm totally out of health. So if there is a fight, I'm very much dead.
That shitbag. Wyatt is over there.
Then I will talk to him.
Okay, but be careful. Just stay calm. We'll make it through, yeah?
Yeah? What do you want?
What do you know about a contract taken out on an outlaw called Ray?
Who did you say?
Ray, from Tavar.
Ah, that guy. Are you here to collect or just get information on the reward?
Just tell me what you know.
That is charming. And is there a part where you tell me what that has to do with me?
They say you are distributing these contracts, and that there's quite a high sum set out on his head.
Hey, don't fool around.
You don't look like you're joking around, huh? Is that bum even paying you anything to come here and make a fool of yourself? But good. I don't want any trouble with you. Say what you want and just get out, okay?
Who told you to distribute these?
You mean I should tell you the name of a person who takes out contracts on someone who upsets them? Can you see why I might say no to that?
How many of these contracts do you have left?
Just one more.
Give it to me.
You know, me giving you this is useless. The other contracts are already out there.
You want me to hurt you, and then you give me the contract?
All right. Take it. For all the good it'll do you.
Tell us who has the rest of these contracts.
Oh, enough. They've been going faster than the offer of free beer.
I do know one of those people. That's the guy near Goliath. He asked about Ray.
So, you're not behind this hit. You're just a middleman.
That's me. Missed a transaction. And now we'll get out of here if that's okay. So have a good one.
A contract. Not wanted alive, wanted dead. It's for an outlaw by the name of Ray. Are you still trying to tell me you don't know who is trying to kill you?
What? Yeah, honestly, I really don't know. Why would I go chasing Wyatt otherwise?
The contract taken out on you says to contact W for payment.
W? That could be Wyatt, but no. If Wyatt got the job to put this hit out there, then I know who gave him the contract. Wyatt and I were on the same crew at one time. We were part of Jackson's gang. They were bad times, and the earnings were slim. In the end, I left the group just before they all drifted away looking for better earnings. Wyatt must still be in contact with those guys.
If you knew all of this before, then why did you drag me here?
I didn't know for sure, still don't. And coming here to find out might have got me killed over the wrong idea.
Is everything okay with us?
I don't know, you tell me. I mean, you've not tried to kill me, so that's gotta be good, right?
So, how do you think this will play out now?
Listen, I know I owe you. And I know I will only survive this with solid company. So I am gonna stick with you until my debt over the armor is paid off, okay? I'll help you. I'll fight alongside you. In return, you help me find Jackson's old boys and collect all the copies of this contract.
You stole my armor and left me for dead. You already owe me.
I know. And I will pay you double what they're worth in return, as well as helping you. What do you say?
Okay,
Available.
I will travel with him for a while, because he seems to have connections over Tavar. Obviously, he's an outlaw, so...
You should go to the camp in Idan.
I will exchange the companions.
I guess it's the best deal I will get from you.
Wow, that even sounds like optimism. And that from an ice block. It seems my brother was right. You really are normal people behind your frozen facade. Okay then, tell me where I should go and I am there.
I have a camp.
Yeah, I already know where you stole your things.
You were watching me?
Hey, I sort of gathered you might be pissed at me. I thought knowing where you were might stop you doing something you'd regret.
I know I'll regret this.
We shouldn't hang around here too long. Staying in one place is never a good idea.
You have a brother?
Yeah, Tom. He's all that's left of my family.
Is he as messed up as you?
Oh no, he's much worse. I'm always having to get him out of trouble.
Right. Tell me about these contracts.
Okay, the situation is this. I lost track of the guys from Jackson's gang. I think they were looking for another crew to join. They really needed to make a profit. Out of them all, Mason, Bombi, and Jackson will probably be the hardest to find. What I do know, though, is that Leo stayed in the desert. Tell me when you're ready, and we can go find him.
I saw Mason. He's looking for you.
Is that a fact? Well, I know his weakness. I can probably pay him off with a few shards. If we can find him.
Okay, know where he is. And where's Bombi?
I've met Bombi.
He is a character, huh? I know he was looking for me in Abessa, but he could also be anywhere now.
Follow me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's methodically start exploring this place. You know, talking to everyone.
Tell me about this place.
Like what? What do you want to know?
What do you think I should know?
Right. Okay, so, where do I begin? Do you know about Baxter? Bloody Baxter? He used to be in charge here. Baxter turned the fort into what it is today. Before that, they were just a bunch of ruins, full of scrap. A place to piss in out of the desert sun. But with a vision, a dream, and just a touch of sadistic, overly brutal ass-kicking, Baxter turned a piss pot into a gold mine.
So, what happened to Baxter?
The Duke happened. The Duke and his family. The Duke had the muscle, the connections, the firepower. And that sister of his? Nasty. She had the brains. Found the weak spots in the defenses and brought the Duke's men right in here. So Baxter got out. Fuck knows where he is now. Probably dead under a rock. But things aren't too bad under the Duke's leadership, I suppose. Life can be good if you don't cross him or his people.
Tell me about his people.
Well, there's his twin sister, Nasty. She can handle herself, but I get the sense she's bored in here. She looks after planning and things, but she's restless. Oh, and don't try talking to her unless you have something real to say. She can't stand small talk, or people who don't get to the point. The point being shards, or fighting. Then there's his cousin, William. Plays the big man. And there's his favorites, Chloe, Blake, Big Jim, and Mad Bob. Just don't go calling Bob Mad Bob to his face. When you're talking to him, he's the scrap baron. And you know, they all make shards, so we all make shards. And there's talk about plans. Plans to make the fort something big. What with the Alb attacks and the clerics stealing our stuff, I think we're getting ready to show them we shouldn't be fucked with. So, right, there you are. Does that cover it?
Can you buy Elex here?
Elex? Only if you want fuel for your next trip. The Doc's the best chemsmith here. He mixes Elex into all sorts of things. You can jack it and not worry about turning into an Alb. That Doc, he knows what Elex should really be used for. Freeing your mind. And that Alb converter is gonna help us all find freedom. Woohoo!
You're not afraid of the Alps?
Afraid? Fuck. I'm shit scared of them. I'm not an idiot. I don't want to die. And yeah, other people feel that way too. They stay away from the converter and the Elex. Those Albs stuff their converter with everything that contains Elex, right? So they're doing the work for us. They set the machine up, we take the Elex. We liberate our minds. That's gotta be what the Duke is thinking. Why else would he let them stay there? He'll wait until that Elex is ready. Then we'll use our explosives to blast their asses back to Zakor.
And the people that end up in the converter don't bother you?
Screw them. Assholes were dumb enough to get caught. Dumbasses. Welcome to the fort.
Okay, let's continue walking around.
It's good to see you.
What goods have you got?
But of course.
Let's make current damage with this.
Put that weapon away, will you? Good. Put that weapon away. Good. Now you're doing the right thing.
What goods have you got?
But of course.
Okay, this is a little bit better. Maybe I'll put a couple of more points into strength, although nah, I don't think I'll be buying any of this. I might actually sell some stuff though. Like for example this, cause I'll never get enough strength to use it. I guess I can sell this as well. And this. Oh, an outlaw shield made from scrap. And I can use it. Interesting. Maybe I should try. Okay, those pants are a little worse than the ones I've got. This gives me survival and friend of the beasts. I don't need that compared to what I have. I will keep this. Okay, I've got quite a few shards at this point. I will definitely buy all of the Elex that I can find.
Be safe out there.
What goods have you got?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, natural Elex. All of this, please. Oh, I haven't sold any of the trophies either. It's probably going to. Jackhammer. This is used to extract minerals from ore, so I can use it to mine things. Sure, I'm going to buy this. Does he sell? Okay, plasma cells. I'm going to buy all of this as well. Does he sell healing potions? No. But I should sell him all of my trophies. Okay. Now I just need to find a workbench. They have a tank in front of.
Now's not the time, all right?
I wonder if it works, because it seems kind of undamaged. I'm sure it's a bit rusted, but
Ray's contract is signed by W. W as in Wyatt. Do you really think that's a coincidence?
Man, no wonder you're with Ray. The two of you make a proper pair. Why should I talk to either of you? You have a good day.
Okay. Nothing really came out of there.
Have you ever been in the cage?
Yeah, I was champion.
Fuck off. What, really? Before Big Jim was?
Yeah, that's why I'm so rich, respected, and feared here.
All right, I get it. But don't you think you should give it a shot?
Hey, how about you give it a go? Just leave me a shard so I can pay for the funeral.
Yeah, all right, forget it.
They were talking about the cage, so I suppose this is some kind of an arena? I'm not sure where should I go first, but I guess let's go up here. This seems to be a shorter kind of journey. Not really, I guess. It just opens up a different part of town. I will eventually go everywhere and talk to everyone anyway.
You don't talk much, do you?
Huh.
Are you hungry? Have a great day.
Okay, so this is the dog. Maybe he has some more Elex.
I am the doc. That makes you the patient, right? I can make it happen. Those dreams will come true.
My dreams?
You're here to trade. I'm here to make dreams come true. Everything you need. Drinks, cams, that special kick. The doc can make it for you. The doc can make it come true.
Oh, whoa. I bet you could surf the sky if you took any of this guy's stuff.
Why do they call you Doc?
Isn't that obvious?
Can you heal me?
I can heal you, body and mind. But not for free, of course.
You've sampled too many of your own chems.
Oh, I don't do chems. The doc is a chemsmith, an artist, a businessman. I'm not a consumer.
Why are you laughing then?
But I understand your confusion. Once upon a time, the old doc was normal. Then, I had a sort of accident when the Outlaws wanted me to experiment with chems. Let's just say there was a mix-up of the doses. I've not messed with concentrated chems since. Or taken it pure. Or on my birthday. Not that I've needed to. I mean, that was a high to last a lifetime. Literally.
What do you have to offer?
Nothing at the moment. Not a sizzling second of release. I've been robbed.
What was stolen?
Well, everything. My entire stock. Gone. Just gone. Everything gone. But you could help me. If you want to buy something, we'll have to find the thief.
Who robbed you?
No idea. I was only gone for a little while, taking care of something. Now, the old doc has to make enough stuff again before he can start delivering again.
Do you have any leads?
Go to the girls in the entertainment district. The girls know everything. And Cindy is the best one to talk to out of all of them. She's got less attitude than the others. She'll even talk to me. Talk to her. She might know something about who's trying to deal my chems.
Oh yeah, he's right. Those ladies know how to get answers. I mean, guys get relaxed over there and they let all sorts of information slip. Got myself in trouble that way before.
Okay, let me use his workbench to do a bit of stuff. First of all, how are my gems looking? I have 4 of those, which I should be able to combine into the larger one. How do I do it again? I think that's not here, but can I use an upgraded version of this? 55 dexterity, 57. So not quite, but almost. I'm lacking 1 mental energy reserve, but I think I should be able to buy that or find it. I can't create it because it requires me to be a cleric. Okay, so that's 2 skill points. And I think I might create some of those. That's 3 skill points. I think that's enough as far as skill points are concerned, and I will turn the rest into attribute points so that I can afford those skill points in the first place. So that's what? Let me do 6 of those. And then 3 of those, so that's plus 6 attribute points, right? Yeah, I think so. How do I combine the gems? Right here.
That isn't enough.
I have 1 of those. I should have 4 of, right? That's what the adjutors here said. Oh, no, 3 of those. Okay, so I'm lacking 1. Okay, but that's still progress as far as skills and the like are concerned. Let me consume this. Okay, and that should be enough to wield that better weapon once I upgrade it. What would I want as far as skills are concerned? I'm kind of thinking about this, to be honest, but I'm not sure how much of an upgrade that is. But I'm currently out of healing. I will definitely be doing this. And I think I'll save the rest for when... I think I'll save the rest for when I actually join a faction, so that I can outright get one of the other skills, rather than have to wait for a level up. So let's continue exploring the fort.
I don't recognize your face. Are you with Bloody Baxter or Logan the Duke?
Who is Baxter?
You really aren't from around here, are you? Baxter the Bloody. He founded the camp here. They say he killed over a dozen jackals with his bare hands, pulled their innards out through their throats, and yet a man as brave as that turned and ran.
Ran from what?
From the Duke. Logan kicked Baxter out of the fort and took over. And then the Duke sent jackals out after him. So they say. But you will have to decide how much of that is true.
Who is Logan?
You don't know who Logan is? Logan's the Duke. You didn't think the Duke's name was just the Duke, did you?
I'm not with anyone.
Really? No one? Well, as you're new here, then you should try and get the full picture. Don't take people's word for anything until you've got the facts, yeah? Life under Bloody Baxter's rule matched his name. It was bloody. The Duke, with Nasty's helping him with planning, well, they've changed things here. So, what do you want?
Tell me about Baxter.
Why do you want to know? He's gone. No one knows where he is. There's some who say that Baxter is everywhere and nowhere, that he has spies, eyes and ears everywhere. Others say that he was shot in the back of the head and is buried out there in the sands. Whatever the truth, no one's heard from him since Nasty took the fort and the Duke took control. Take my advice and stop asking questions. The Duke won't like it, and if Baxter is still alive, it's not like he's doing anything to defend his own name, is it? Let him fade into the past.
Tell me more about the Duke.
Logan took the fort and he took charge. He's smart and strong enough to have risen to the top. And it runs in the family. That sister of his is smart too. And tough enough to get the men to follow her. That should tell you everything you need to know. A real leader. But if you're an outsider, I have a job for a free agent. Are you up for earning yourself a reward?
Tell me the details and I'll decide.
It's got some risk attached to it. Can you handle that? Are you ready for a tricky task? Okay, so, details. The Duke has a weapons cache. I say cache, but I mean a stockpile. Arms trading is one of his businesses. That makes us competitors. Normally that's fine. There's room for us both. Only right now I've got a bulk deal going through. But only if I can get some grenades to complete the list of things he wants.
I thought you said not to cross the Duke.
If you don't want to get the grenades, you don't have to. I won't force you. You know my offer? You can make your choice.
About these grenades you want.
So, are you going to get them for me?
I'll think about it, but I might as well betray him to the Duke. You know, tell the Duke that he wants to steal from him, which not only would be theoretically the morally upright thing to do, but it would probably also ingratiate myself with the Duke.
Yes, I'll get them.
Good decision. So, bring me 3 crates, and then you can pick out a reward. You got that?
Sure, I'll get them. Let's do some business. Are you ready to trade?
Okay, so he sells a bunch of healing potions, which I will buy. Oh, he sells a bunch of natural Elex as well. I'll also buy that. Is this a bar? Doesn't look like it. If anything, it's more like barracks or something. There's a lot of beds.
Go and find a trader. They'll talk to you.
Oh, this is the cage. The arena? I'm shit with melee weapons, so I don't think I will be able to accomplish anything here. Unless you can fight dirty. Which I wouldn't be surprised by. You know, those are the Outlaws. They are literally called Outlaws. So, it wouldn't be that weird if they didn't follow the rules.
Hey you! You're new here. I don't know if anyone's told you, but the Duke, our glorious leader, king of the desert, is raising taxes on his territory. And I am here to collect them.
So, what is that to do with me?
Look, I've told the Duke 1,000 times I'm not the guy for this. But if I don't get him the shards, he'll put a rope around my neck. Or my wife will. She'd do it for him. So do a guy a favor and hand over the money. After all, it's better than me and you ending up as food for the jackals.
Okay. This is most likely a con, but also a very pathetic one. Like, it's very clear from his overall demeanor that he doesn't feel confident about this.
Your wife would hang you?
She wouldn't want to. No, she's a lady of integrity. I would never say anything bad about her. It would be the Duke. The Duke would insist. My wife is a wonderful lady. Calm, majestic. She'd be a queen of the desert if there wasn't already a king. The Duke, our glorious leader, king of the desert, and lord of the outlaws. So are you going to pay? Listen, maybe you can ask me about it later. Now is not the right time, okay?
You're asking me to pay to be here?
Everyone has to pay tribute to the Duke, our glorious leader, king of the desert, and lord of the outlaws. So will you hand over the shards now? It'd be better for both of us. Really, you don't want to explain not paying to the Duke.
There's no tax. This is a con.
Why would I risk my neck to lie? I told you I don't want to be here. I know you're looking at me and not feeling that threatened if you don't pay, but the Duke stands behind me. Mess with me and you mess with the Duke, and no one here is going to let that happen.
Well, it's actually going to maybe be fun, so I'm not going to pay him.
You're not taking shards from me without a fight.
No, you don't want to fight me. Deny the Duke and it won't just be me you're fighting. You'll be fighting everyone here.
No one's going to help you. And no one in their right mind would send you to collect shards. I'm not paying.
But are you crazy? You'll risk that?
I'm not paying.
Okay, I'll admit it. I spent all my wife's shards. She found out, and if I don't earn them back, she'll be wearing my balls for earrings. I've got to get the shards to replace what I spent.
What did you spend the shards on?
Well, you know, men's things. Yeah,
What?
I know that made it worse, but it's not like that, honestly. I love Cindy, and I can't get to see her without paying her. Not that it matters. Madison will beat the shit out of me if she finds I've seen a prostitute. She'll kill me if she finds out I'm in love with Cindy. So, I've got to get those shards if I want to keep walking.
What? This guy is total trash. Not only did he spend his wife's money, but he spent it on a horse? Like, what? That's the level of lack of integrity that I have seldom seen in stories. Like, he's not only he's in love with a prostitute, at least he claims so, but he pays to go to see her because obviously she's a prostitute, and he pays with his wife's money. Like, at the very least, he should have, you know, the decency to break up with his wife first, and then earn his own freaking money that he can spend on prostitutes.
You really love your wife then?
Yes. Oh, yes. Completely. Totally. What is there not to love? You can tell her that if you meet her, that you've never met anyone who loves his wife as much as Liam. You could even say I worship her. And if anyone says anything about Cindy and us being in love, I'll deny it. How could I betray my wonderful, blessed, psychotic wife?
If things are so bad, why don't you split up with your wife?
Split? Split up? The only thing that would split would be my head and my shoulders if I tried that. I'm not the first, you know. Every few months she picks a husband. And have you met any of her exes here in the fort? No. And there's a good reason for that. No one knows where they are, where the pieces of them are. I've never had much here. I don't know why she picked me of all people, but now she owns me until I die. And if she finds out about Cindy, both me and her are dead. Dead for good. Warrior, lover, goddess. She's everything a man could ever want. Oh, I don't know what I'd do if she just died.
We're doing great.
Okay, so actually, it seems after he talked about it that he's in an abusive relationship. Like, it seems like he was forced into marrying her in the first place.
I can't talk to you. I don't have permission.
So maybe I can help him break up with his wife, or something to that effect.
Get me a drink. And something to eat. And not just beans. Get me something decent. Well, what are you waiting for? Go get it.
Sure. Pay me and I'll get them.
You're not getting any shards. Just get your ass moving.
No pay, no drink.
Do as I say, or I'll shove your head so far up your ass you'll be kissing your own tonsils. Give me a drink. Give me some food. Get them for me now. Doing that would be a good move on your part. You'll want me to owe you a favor when all my plans come together.
What plans?
What plans? What do you think, I'm stupid? You think I'm gonna tell you that? The Duke might be in charge now, but he won't be running things forever. Someday, someone is gonna take his place. And when they do, you'll want them to be a friend of yours.
Is that so?
Defeating Baxter doesn't make him immortal. The Duke might have the fort now, but remember, no one thought Baxter could be overthrown, and where is Baxter now?
So you want to replace the Duke?
Look at me and tell me I wouldn't make a better leader. And once I rule, Nasty will be at my side as my war leader, working closely with each other. Very closely. And we could use someone like you. Or are you all talk? Come on, get the drink, take the deal. The future is waiting for you. You should start listening to people in the know, or you're gonna get left behind.
What makes you think you can take over from the Duke?
Focus, discipline, and power. I'm focused on my goals, disciplined in my focus, and I focus on my goals. And my goal is power. And my secret weapon? I'm a people person. Unlike the Duke, people love me. They can see I'm a winner. They know I have enough followers to sweep the other factions from Magaland. Believe in the Big Jim plan and feel the power inside you. And for early adopters, I'm offering a stack of grenades as a special gift, if I can get someone to make them.
I can make grenades.
Any idiot can make grenades.
Any idiot can blow themselves up with a faulty trigger pin.
With a what?
Exactly.
Ah, I like you. You're smart. I can use smart. Here, take these parts. Work your magic.
What do you do here?
I'm Big Jim. Big Jim. I own the arena here. People shit in their pants when they hear they have to face me. And that means people won't cross the Duke if it risks them ending up in the arena with me. And the Duke knows the arena will earn him shards because people want to see me.
Teach me something.
Yeah.
Okay, I will invest in this. And that's it for now, in this category of skills.
About the arena. What are the rules?
You'll find out when you get in there. You choose a challenger and you meet them in the arena. Then you fight. You win, you take the money. You lose, you take the injuries and you take them like a man.
So you fight alone?
One against one. You fight alone, you fall alone.
Who can I challenge?
Me, if you got the balls. Then there's Ike and Gunn. You might find a few others, if you think you got what it takes.
Are you the only people I can fight?
Well, there might be others you can persuade. But Ike and Gunn are the only full-timers. And like I said, you want to fight me, you gotta fight them.
Okay, I don't think I can defeat him, but maybe I can defeat one of the...
Is she really so gullible?
One of the weaker ones.
The ice. I'll wait here.
That's where the decision will be made.
I don't know the guy. Suppose I never will
with
now.
You go on.
You must consider that again.
Okay, I walked into a mine, which is not great. I'm looking for those professional fighters that I could supposedly challenge into a fight.
Get something to drink first.
The more of them that die, the better this world.
Not like that.
I'm watching you. What are you doing here?
Okay, so that's one of them. Let's try him.
Ah, look who we have here. A new face come to Tavar looking to make his fortune. You looking for a challenge? I'm surprised a drifter like you made it here. But now you're here. Welcome. I hope you bring yourself and the rest of us good profits.
Are you this friendly with every newcomer?
Friendly is business, and business is me. I mean, look at me. Who would have thought a humble man like me would make it all the way to the rank of enforcer?
How did you get yourself promoted?
I fought for it. I built respect with every punch. If you want respect, if you want a name, you get it in the arena.
How can I earn a few shards here?
Ah, you want some advice? Well, advice is investment, so how much you want to invest in my advice?
That depends on what I'll get back.
Oh, I know you're thinking price, but you should be thinking return. You should be thinking profit. But if you're too scared, well, winners understand risk. So, if you don't want to be a winner, walk away.
I think this is a scam, obviously, but I will pay him a little bit. Maybe he tells me something interesting.
Here, what advice will you give me for that?
That? I'm only interested in serious business. You can take that back.
Okay, so I guess that was pointless.
I challenge you to fight in the arena.
Me? You sure you want to risk that? You'll get one chance to fight me. You lose, and you're gonna lose. And the fort will know where you stand for good. That's the way it works. So you sure you want this?
I want to postpone our fight.
Know your limits. Advice too often ignored. Come back when you're ready.
I would like to find that Ike guy, because maybe he's weaker than this guy.
I can't talk to you. I don't have permission.
You are being inefficient.
What's that? It looks like a, I don't know, space capsule or something like that. What's a cleric doing in here?
What crimes did you commit to end up here,
What makes you think I committed a crime?
Everyone here did. They were forced here, or they came because they didn't have anywhere else to go. Either way, we're prisoners. Which one are you?
Neither. I'm no prisoner.
Yeah, everyone thinks that at the start. So if you're not a prisoner, what do you want from me, Konrad, the creator?
How did you get here?
Captured. Set free. It's hard to remember now. I was in the wrong place at the right time. No, or the right place at the wrong time. But on duty in Ignadon when outlaws crashed into us. Should have died. Would have died. But the Duke wanted a pet. Hooked me up on chems and told me his plan. And she is a thing of beauty.
What are you doing down here?
I am working on the infernal machine. I am building the end of the world. The comet's gonna have nothing on what the Duke's got me putting together.
You're building a bomb.
A bomb?
A bomb is explosives. Bang.
This won't blow up a few mutants. This will evaporate a whole damn city. This is Big Bang.
The Duke wants to destroy a whole city.
Who knows? Depends how big we build it. But from my calculations, it will destroy a city at least. But who cares exactly what goes up? This is a thing of beauty. Beauty.
So he's building a nuke, basically.
Which city does the Duke want to destroy?
Pick one. The King of the Desert has a lot of enemies.
Zakor, Abessa, Idan. Do you think any of them is going to mess with the Duke once they know he can evaporate their asses?
Huh, whoever owns this would only need to do it to one city and then no one would mess with him again. But I am only an emissary, an artist working to create the Duke's vision. Have you spoken to him yet, the Duke?
No.
Then you don't know his genius. Speak to him. But be careful, he might just kill you if you try.
How is the bomb coming along?
Big Bang, the Comet's daughter, the Firebringer. She's almost done. Almost. Almost. I just need a few more things, and she will fly. I get those, and she'll be ready to change the world.
Why haven't you escaped?
What? Have you seen that desert? Have you tried kicking chems? Without protection, and completely alone, I wouldn't survive 24 hours out there. Life is a prison, and we all serve our time.
Okay.
What do you want from me? I hate you outlaws to death. First you take me prisoner, then you hold me captive, then you let me sit here going stale. You're wasting my talents.
I'm not an outlaw.
Outlaws, berserkers, albs, you're all the same. Ignorant, valueless, non-believers and heretics who have not seen the light of Kalan. I don't expect wisdom just because you aren't an outlaw.
If you don't want to be here, why don't you just escape?
Because those bastards wired me. You must know that.
What do you mean, wired you?
If I go further than 100 meters from the fort, boom! An explosive implant will kill me. But knowing the junk technology here, this thing will probably just blow up on its own, even if I don't try and leave the fort. My only hope is that the outlaws will let me go at some point.
I see.
Not now.
Keep your hands off the stores, and I won't have to chop those hands off. Clear?
I want some better armor.
Then you're in the right place. Join us here, and you can start earning this armor if you're good enough.
What will you sell me?
You get what you deserve. Prove you can be loyal to the Duke, earn profit, and you'll get your chance to buy anything. There aren't many who get to wear the armor of an enforcer or a captain. If you want that, you'll have to kiss a lot of asses.
Show me what you've got.
Okay, Chainsword 1 requires 39 strength. That's actually very decent armor compared to what I have now. I'm considering buying that. Actually, it might be kinda useful until I join a faction. And it's not that expensive, really. Wait, what? No, I have totally misunderstood that. It's actually not that much better. It's a little better. And it looks kinda shit. Actually, I kind of liked my previous armor more, but I guess I am in this room now, as they say. But there's another workbench, which I can use to create more Elex drinks, because I bought more Elex.
that isn't enough.
Okay, I'm out of natural Elex, but I should be able to create more. And I can create 14 healing potions. Can I create small ones? Because I do need 5, right? I'll create all of those that I can. I don't want chems. I'm not interested in using those, to be honest. Is this where...
That tower is where the Duke lives. Serious man, the Duke.
Okay, so I will talk with him shortly. I'll just check what's in the balcony here. Does anyone see that, if I take it? Logan's notes. So that might be interesting.
Get the hell out of here. Don't do that again.
Huh, I guess this is for cockfighting. But let's read those notes before I speak with the Duke. Reminder, I did it. It would be too much to say alone, but it was mostly my doing that there is order in the desert again. Next step, find and kill Baxter. Still, best to keep some supplies in case of emergency. And then there's a code. Okay. So I could try robbing him if I wanted to.
Profit or problems? Which are you bringing me?
How can I make you a profit?
Doesn't matter where the shards come from, it's whose pocket they end up in that counts. If you want to make your way in Tavar, you need to start with profit. Only that and loyalty count.
Then you need my help.
I need your help. Well, that's a new one.
Do you want my help?
I'll give you 30 seconds. Tell me what you want.
It must be difficult keeping a city like this together.
Do you see any real problems out there? Do you see any more indiscipline than there is in the other factions? Everyone here is free. Everyone here has decided to be here. Liberty, profit, survival of the fittest. Those are the laws of the wasteland. Those are the laws of Tavar. And everyone in Tavar knows that I am the only one who can guarantee them.
What about the other factions?
What about them? The Berserkers and their pilgrim? They don't even know where their leader has gone. He's hiding in the mountains while they grub around in the dirt. They know nothing about profit. Well, and we don't even have to talk about those elves. They're just completely crazy.
And the clerics?
Who talk of technology but worship superstition? While we grow day by day, they are dying in their stronghold. Soon we will pick the bones of the horde. After the elves they gave birth to come home to destroy them. Tavar is growing while all the other factions fight amongst themselves, and that is down to me.
If you want profit, give me a job.
A job? All right. Find Konrad. You'll find him in the rocket silo. Tell him I want the job finished. And then, you do whatever he needs doing. If he doesn't finish his job soon, I'll kill him. And then, I'll kill you. Oh, and to be clear, you might be disposable, but Konrad isn't. Make sure he is kept alive until the job is done. If he dies, you die. There's your job. Now get the fuck out of here and get it done.
I'm disposable.
More disposable by the minute if you keep standing there talking.
Right.
No questions. Get the job finished.
Listen, don't argue. Trust me, don't argue.
The last person I need speaking up for me is you, Ray. Do yourself a favor and keep a lower profile.
Well, I'm not about to help him finish a freaking nuke. That's for sure. So maybe I can manage to find some way to make Konrad screw it up, and then like free him or something, so that the bomb gets destroyed. But regardless, whatever I'll do it next time, because this episode has been long enough. So I'm going to save here and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.